From the nearby Jersey Shore, welcome inside Continental Airlines Arena as the New Jersey Devils look to take down the Montreal Canadiens. I'm Bill Peterson, bringing you all the play-by-play, with Mike Weiss providing the color commentary.
The Devils really play a tough defensive game. It's the system they take a lot of pride in. The Canadiens will have a rough night if they can't figure out a way to beat the defense.
Injuries plagued the Canadiens last year, and they still made the playoffs. Now, if they stay healthy, they could look like the Montreal teams of old and put the 25th Stanley Cup banner up in the Bell Center.
Tradition doesn't win championships. The Canadiens, with their glory past, need to learn from it and take it to the ice night in and night out. The Canadiens are on a losing streak right now. I hope they can turn it around tonight.
And now, your New Jersey Devils! At center, number 25, John Newendike. At left wing, number 26, Patrick. Right wing, number 12, Ken Friesen. Number 28, Ryan Rapolsky.
The Devils are on a winning streak, Bill. I hope they can keep it up.
This season, we should expect to see the Devils in the playoffs, as they have been for pretty much most of the 90s and into the new millennium. Expect to see New Jersey seriously contending for the championship.
With their physical play and their trapping defense, the Devils should be in the playoffs once again. Brisebois is quite the force on the power play. The talented veteran patrols the blue line with a skill that is difficult to teach to an offensive defenseman. This guy just loves to play against the opposing team's best line. Rafalski never seems to panic out there with his assignment, and will even turn the tables and go on the offense.
They're ready at the center circle for the drop of the puck. Koivu sends it to the left wing. Steven sends it to Elias. Takes the puck up through the zone. He sends it to Newendike. He passes it over to Friesen. Newendike sends it over to the right wing. He passes it up the center. Petrov brings the puck up through the zone. Passes it over to Sure. He passes it to the left wing. Gomez passes it to the right wing. Save! Zednik moves it to Koivu. Brings it over the red line. Brings it over the blue line. Passes it to the right wing. If they have any chance of taking this game, he's got to continue to make stops like that.
Brodeur doesn't give up many rebounds. He understands the importance of not giving up rebounds.
Take it away, Mike.
Brodeur is really using the glove well here.
Face-off to the left of Brodeur. Madden sends it over to Stevenson. He moves it over to Pandolfo. Passes it over to Stevens. McKay passes it to Audette. Perot takes it past the red line. Rafalski passes it to Stevenson. He plays it up to the center. And he takes a wrist shot. Nice! Theodore loves that shot out of the air. Quintal passes it off to McKay. Stevens passes it over to Berglund. He passes it off to Breland. Rafalski sends it up over to Gianta. Back to Niedermeyer. Gilmore brings the puck through the zone. He sends it up the center. He's all alone on the breakaway. Theodore logged a nice save there, Mike.
Theodore covers the net so well, it's tough to beat him stick side.
This faceoff is left of the goalie. Juno sends it back to Traverse. Neuendijk passes to Friesen. Carries it over the red line. Carries it over the blue line. He takes a step shot. That's an easy save for him. It's past the goalie. He looks like he had trouble with that shot.
Hey, you know, even some of the best goalies have had a bad streak now, man.
The New Jersey Devils would rather play ahead than behind. The replay should give us a better look.
He switched the backhand on that one, and it pays off. You know, there's a lot of goalies that rely on their athleticism to stop shots, but you gotta have position first.
New Jersey goal
Gomez
scored
takes the puck
unassisted
up.
by number 25.
Salmonson brings it past the blue line.
Neuendijk. Time of goal, 5 minutes, 43
Rivet passes
seconds.
to Tchaikovsky. Brings it past the red line. He relays it to Rivet. Centering pass over to Bullis. Save by Brodeur. Tchaikovsky sends it up to the center. Abilene plays it up to the center. Gomez brings the puck up. Brisebois sends it off to Surrey. Takes the puck up through the zone. Perot carries it past the blue line. Abilene makes a long pass over to Stevenson. Carries it past the red line. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Traverse. He passes it up the center. Gilmore brings it over the red line. Elias moves it back over to Niedermeyer. Takes it past the blue line. He lets the backhand check go. He makes the save. Elias sends it back over to Friesen. That was a great stop by Theodore.
Theodore's .919 save percentage in 1999-2000 tied Ed Belfour and Dominic Hasek for the league lead. He was the NHL's third-ranked goalie with 5 shutouts.
Let's see that again from a different angle.
Theodore is a great goaltender, as shown in his goals against average.
Face-off to the right of Theodore. And he takes a wrist shot. He was wrong. Theodore just got his glove on the puck. This face-off is to the right of the goalkeeper. Gianta slides it to Berglund. And he takes a wrist shot. Saved by Theodore. Play stops as he covers the puck. The Montreal Canadiens have definitely struggled at times. Any thoughts on that play?
Now, Montreal has a tendency to allow a lot of shots on goal. What they need to do is keep that number low to be successful, especially in the postseason.
This faceoff is left of the goalie. Perreault brings the puck up through the zone. McKay brings it over the blue line. Stevens throwing his weight around as usual. Audette brings the puck through the zone. Perreault passes it over to the left wing. That was a great stop by Brodeur. Stevens sends it over to the right wing. Salmonson takes it past the red line. Scott Stevens dishing out the punishment he is known for throughout the league. Petrov moves it back over to Rivet. Markov sends it to the left wing. Zednik brings it past the blue line. Petrov sends it back to Rivet. Over to the right wing. Petrov centers it over to Zednik. Terrific save! Brodeur, blocker save. Gomez carries it over the red line. Travers passes it over to the left wing. Kilger brings it past the red line. Gilmore carries it over the blue line. And he's checked by Tverdovsky. Penalty on the Montreal Canadiens.
And it looks like they're going to get a power play opportunity off of this one, Bill.
Top 5 scorers in the league were 30 years ago. They won tickets to today's game and go in the drawing for a fantasy hockey camp next fall. Montreal penalty.
Nieuwendyk moves it back to Niedermeyer.
Chad
He passes it to Friesen. Koivu carries it past the blue line.
The penalty, 12 minutes, 22 seconds.
Elias sends it up to the center. Nieuwendyk carries it past the red line. Tverdovsky sends it back over to Niedermeyer. Friesen takes it past the blue line. Offsides is called.
Your mother is looking for you. Please find the nearest courtesy phone.
Mike, we're seeing some nice defensive play by Friesen.
Friesen can single-handedly change a game. One or two good checks can throw the other team completely off.
Gilmore sends it to Zednik. He sends it back to Brisebois. He slides it over to Zednik. Friesen brings it over the blue line. Travers moves it over to Gilmore. Takes the puck up. Brings it over the red line. The penalty is over, and both teams are at full strength. Tverdovsky sends it to the left wing. Gulas takes it past the red line. He takes the slap shot. Elias sends it over to Nieuwendyk. Carries it over the red line. Gulas passes it over to Juno. He passes it to the right wing. Danico passes it over to Breland. Gianta brings it past the blue line. Sent back to Danico. Gianta brings the puck up. Brings it past the red line. Sends it to Breland. Carries it over the blue line. Juno passes it off over to Tchaikovsky. Carries it past the red line. Carries it past the blue line. Madden passes it over to Abilene. Surek passes it over to the left wing. McKay plays it up to the center. Abilene sends it up over to Danico. Stevenson passes over to Pandolfo. Takes it past the blue line. Stevenson sends it to the left wing. He plays it back to Stevens. Long pass to Stevenson. Surek passes over to McKay. Perreault brings it over the red line. That was a hard hit by Langenbrunner. He's going to be called for tripping.
And that will get them an extra attacker.
New Jersey penalty to number
moves it back
15.
over to Brisebois. He comes up big on the penalty kill.
For tripping. Time of the penalty, 18 minutes, 20 seconds.
He plays it up to the center. Madden sends it back to Abilene.
1 minute.
Brisebois
1
sends
minute
it off
remaining
over to
in the
Petrov.
first period.
Koivu carries it over the red line, brings it over the blue line. Pass back to Petrov. He passes it back to Brisebois. Madden just dropped him. He lets the slap shot go. The New Jersey Devils hold the lead after period 1, 1-0. We've played one, Mike. Your thoughts?
The Devils have the lead, Bill, even though they don't have a power play advantage. The Canadiens need to shoot more if they want to take the lead. The Devils have been playing physical and scoring goals. That's what wins you hockey games.
Koivu takes it past the red line. Zednik brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. The penalty is over, and both teams are at full strength. Brisebois passes it to the right wing. Petrov carries it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Langenbrunn makes a long pass over to Selmanson. Gomez carries it past the blue line. Langen looks like they're getting out to a strong start despite it being early in the season.
You know, that goal usually keeps his team in games, so that goal is somewhat surprising. You know, their coach looks like he wants to make some major changes.
Cross-ice pass and one-timer by Gomez.
New Jersey goals.
Perreault takes the puck up with his own. Brings it past the red line.
Gomez. Assist to number 15.
Friesen brings the puck up with his own. Takes it past the blue line.
And to number 21, Andreas Salmonson. Time of the goal, 1 minute, 13 seconds.
Bone-crushing hit by Elias. Travers slides it over to Audette. Perreault brings it over the blue line. Stevens sends it over to intercepted by Kilger. Passes to Audette. Stevens makes a long pass to Pandolfo. Carries it past the red line. Brings it past the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. Gilmore passes it over to the left wing. Kilger carries it past the blue line. He moves it over to Dackel. With goaltending like that, it's no wonder they have a 2-goal lead. He centers the puck. Gomez makes a centering pass over to Langenbrunner. That's tough. Keeps this game within reach. Zednik sends it over to Petrov. Brings it over the red line. Elias carries it over the blue line. Moves it back to Niedermeyer. takes it past the blue line. Koivu moves it to Zednik. Brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Brodeur. Mike, I think that this game is showing us the offensive strength of the Devils.
The Devils are always an offensive threat. They just have the scoring touch.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Brodeur. Juno sends it to Boulis. He passes it over to Sure. Braylon carries it over the red line. Gianta brings it past the blue line. Albeling passes it over to Berglund. He lets the backhand shot go.
The Devils are a quick team. They love to keep an upbeat tempo.
Stevenson passes it over to Pandolfo. And he takes a wrist shot. Glove save! Takes the shot. Save by Theodore.
Jose Theodore had a tremendous postseason for the Montreal Canadiens in the 2002 playoffs. If he continues to play like that, he'll become one of the premier goalies in the NHL.
Hey, Mike, take us through the replay.
Theodore reaches the glove out and makes the save.
This face-off is to the right of the goalkeeper. Elias passes it off to Nieuwendyk. He sends the puck back over to Friesen. Travers sends it to the left wing. Gilmore passes it to Dackel. And he takes a wrist shot. That save preserves their two-goal advantage.
Program. If your page is autographed, please bring it down to the announcers booth
was
to claim
impressive
your
in the last
prize.
play, huh, Mike?
Martin Berdeur's always had trouble when players get in his face. He has difficulty looking around them and relies on his teammates to give him a clear shooting lane. He's among the elite folks, but he needs to show he can adapt.
We've got a face-off to the left of Brodeur. He takes the slap shot. And he takes a wrist shot. Stopped by Brodeur. The New Jersey Devils like to slow down the game and prevent the kind of shootout that some teams like.
The Devils have great defensemen. These guys are the cornerstones of the team.
He takes the backhand shot. He's got no problem making the save. Pandolfo brings the puck through the zone. Carries it past the blue line. Stevenson plays it up to the center. He lets the backhand shot go. And he takes the step shot, grabbed out of the air. Rive passes it to the right wing. Koivu brings it past the red line. Centers it to Petrov. Berglund sends it up over to Stevens. He sends it over to Breland. Passes it to the right wing. Gianta takes it past the red line. Zednik passes it over to the left wing. Koivu carries it over the blue line. He sends it back over to Petrov. He keeps protecting that lead with great saves.
Please turn to the center section of your souvenir program. If you have the lucky sticker, you've won 2 tickets to our next home game. Please report to guest services on the lower level to claim your
Breland
prize.
levels him like he wasn't there. Breland plays an aggressive style of hockey. By being aggressive, he can create scoring chances for his team.
Nieuwendyk moves it back to Danico. Friese brings it over the red line. He lets the slap shot go. McKay sends it over to the right wing. Perreault passes over to Audette. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a terrific save by Brodeur. Face off to the left of Brodeur. Langenbrunn passes over to Gomez. Salmonson brings it over the blue line. Sent back over to Niedermeyer. Gets it over to the left. Oh, and he missed the pass. Tverdovsky passes to the defenseman. Markov carries it past the red line. He slides it to Salmonson. Brings it past the blue line. Quintal sends it up. Who is he passing to? Juno slides it over to Bullis. He passes it off over to Tchaikovsky. Takes it past the blue line. He plays it back to Juno. And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Brodeur. Elias sends it to Friese. Carries it over the red line. Kilger moves it to Gilmore. Takes the puck up. Albeli sends it to the left wing. Nieuwendyk sends it back over to Friesen. That was a great stop by Theodore. Brisebois brings the puck up. And he takes a wrist shot. He takes the backhand shot. Blocked out front. He sends it on over to Kilger. He sends it over to Gilmore. Gianta sends it to Berglund. Stevens sends it to his defenseman. Rafalski passes it to Gianta. Berglund brings it past the red line. Markov sends it in front over to Rivet. He passes it to Audette. Takes it past the red line. McKay carries it past the blue line. Salmonson sends it back to the defenseman. Petrov takes the puck up through the zone. Koivu brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot, knocked away by the blocker. He lets the backhand shot go. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Salmonson intercepted. Nice save. Brodeur loves that shot out of the air. Koivu can't believe he didn't score there. What a great save. Got a face-off to the left of Brodeur. He takes the slap shot. Pandolfo sends it up to the center. Madden brings the puck up through the zone. Passes it over to Stevenson. Pass back to Pandolfo.
1 minute. 1 minute
Tchaikovsky
remaining.
passes it off over to Juno. Carries it over the blue line. He centers it to Tchaikovsky.
The Devils finished the 2002 season with a goals against average of 2.28, third best in the league.
This faceoff is left of the goalie. And they go offsides. Tonight there's been some good, solid defense by Surrey.
Surrey can single-handedly change the flow of a game. Being aggressive isn't always bad.
2 down and 1 left. The New Jersey Devils, 2-0. Mike, give us some things to look for as we enter the last period.
The Devils have the lead. Let's see if they can convert more of their opportunities. The Canadiens have more shots on goal, Bill, but they haven't had as many quality scoring chances. The Devils are playing physical. They need to keep this up for the win.
Neuendijk brings it over the red line. Petrov passes it over to Zednik. Rafalski sends it up to Friesen. Zednik passes over to Koivu. Carries it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Stopped. Brodeur has been playing great all game, making save after save. Neuendijk brings it past the blue line. He passes it back over to Elias. And he takes a wrist shot. Good save! Theodore just got his glove on the puck.
Brodeur is susceptible on the wraparound. It's amazing more players don't try it on him. He can get down quick enough, but his sliding over to cover still needs improvement. This guy's one of the best in the league, so I'm sure it's something he's working on.
Can you walk us through that sequence, Mike?
Brodeur takes the blocker and redirects the shot away.
Face-off to the right of Theodore. Perreault passes to McKay. Takes it past the blue line. Salmonson brings it past the red line. Gilmore brings the puck through the zone. Danico passes it over to the left wing. They get caught offsides. Mike, we're seeing some nice defensive play by Quintal.
Quintal can throw off the other team's game plan by constantly throwing his weight around. Other teams hate that.
Juno takes the puck up. Passes it to Bulis. Abilene breaks up the play. The whistle blows for offside. Koivu moves it back to Markov. He passes it off to Petrov. Carries it past the blue line. Markov sends it off to Koivu. He relays it to Zednik. He passes it to the right wing. Save! Brodeur has shut down their offense all night long.
Breland turns him into road pizza, leveling him to the ice.
This faceoff is left of the goal. Gilmore slides it to Kilger. And he takes a wrist shot. Amazing! Brodeur has been playing great all game, making save after save. The Montreal Canadiens are trailing. In general, Mike, what does this team need to improve this year?
Folks, this is a quick team. They need to use that speed more to their advantage.
Face off to the left of Brodeur. Moves it back to Surrey. He lets the slap shot go. Kilger sends it over to Dackel. Denied. Brodeur has shut down their offense all night long. Gianta brings it over the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. That save kept his team in the game. Brisebois carries it past the red line. Surrey sends it to his defenseman. Pass over to McKay. Brings it past the blue line. He takes the slap shot. He's continued to make saves like that throughout this game. Nieuwendyk brings the puck up. Friesen moves it over to Abilene. Takes the puck up through the zone. The New Jersey Devils should be expected to deliver a strong defense like we're seeing tonight.
The Devils are very defensive-minded. They don't give up many goals.
This faceoff is left of the goalie. He lets the slap shot go. Surrey sends it to McKay. We're going to see a tripping penalty on Rafalski.
And we got a power play coming up here, Bill.
Oh, I'm sure that wasn't in the coach's game plan.
You know, in that last play, Bill, I think he got a little bit overzealous.
This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper.
New Jersey penalty.
Koivu sends it back over Surrey. I can't believe he missed the pass.
2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 6 minutes, 47 seconds.
Brisebois brings the puck to the zone. Koivu carries it over the blue line. Passes it to the right wing. Oh, and he missed the pass. He's going to be called for the penalty.
Oh, now that was a really bad time to take a penalty.
Well, when is a good time for a penalty, Mike? This faceoff is left of the goal.
New Jersey penalty
Barreau
to
moves it
number
back,
27.
over to Markov.
Scott Niedermeyer, 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty,
Takes it past the blue line.
7 minutes, 39 seconds.
He passes it over to Audette. Quinton passes it to Perreault. Penalty over. He passes it up the center. What a save! Markov passes it off over to McKay. The man advantage situation is over. Perreault sends it to the left wing. Salmonson sends it in front over to Stevens. Langenbrunn takes it past the red line. Theodore looked good on that last save, Mike.
Theodore played 2 playoff games in his rookie season, including a 56-save performance in a 4-3 triple OT against the New Jersey Devils.
He gets caught offsides. The New Jersey Devils like to slow down the game and prevent the kind of shootout that some teams like.
The Devils are a great defensive team. If you've scored on them, you must have earned it.
Koivu passes it to the right wing. Petrov carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Zednik passes it over to the left wing. Knocked down in front by Brodeur. Gomez sends it back to the defenseman. Salmonson brings it over the blue line. He lets the backhand check go. Saved by Theodore. He takes the slap shot. Zednik brings the puck up through the zone. Koivu brings it past the blue line. Danico passes it to Abilene. Play stops as the goalie covers up. Theodore logged a nice save there, Mike.
Jose Theodore really came into his own last year. He could work on his ability to spring up after a save, especially since he gets caught flopping on the ice. Experience as a top netminder is going to help his consistency.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Brodeur. Rafalski passes it over to Gianta. Kilger sends it up to Gilmore. Travers sends it over to the right wing. Dackel carries it over the blue line. Kilger passes it to the right wing. Save!
The Devils' strengths are experience and maturity.
This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Juno plays it up to the center. Elias brings the puck up. Friesen takes it past the blue line. Passes over to the left wing. Niedermeyer passes to Elias. Brings it over the red line. Nieuwendyk sends it back over to Tverdovsky. Sends it over to Friesen. We're going to see a tripping penalty on Juno.
The upcoming power play could change the outlook of this game, Bill.
We've got a face-off to the left of Theodore.
Montreal penalty to number 90, Joey
Kilger passes
Juno.
over to Gilmore.
2 minutes.
Niedermeyer takes the puck up to the zone.
Penalty, 14 minutes.
Friesen carries it past the blue line. Vicious check by Kilger. Gilmore takes the puck up. Brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. He is looking for the win with goaltending like that. Nieuwendyk sends it off over to Elias. Brings it past the red line. Brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Those kinds of saves make for great penalty killing. He takes the backhand shot. That was a huge save by Theodore. Sure makes a long pass over to Koivu. He lets the slap shot go. What a save. Brodeur has been playing great all game, making save after save. The penalty has now expired. He passes it to the left wing. Danico sends it to the left wing. Madden passes to the defenseman. Albeli sends it to his defenseman. Stevenson sends it over to the right wing. Quintal slides it to Koivu. Sure passes it over to the left wing. Carries it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Albeli sends it over to Pandolfo. Madden sends it to Stevenson. Sure sends it to the left wing. Gulas passes it over to Tchaikovsky. And he takes a wrist shot. Juno passes it over to the left wing. Theodore passes to the defenseman.
1 minute.
Rive brings the puck to the zone. Takes it past the blue line. The Montreal Canadiens need more firepower and are going to the extra attacker. Charging is going to be called on Salmonson.
And that will get them an extra attacker. Oh, now that was a really bad time to take a penalty.
New Jersey penalty
Koivu
to
passes
number
it up
21.
to Juno.
Andreas
He takes a snapshot.
Salmonson.
Save
2
made
minutes
by
for
Brodeur.
charging. Time of the penalty, 19 minutes, 20 seconds.
Brisebois sends it to the left wing. Sure passes it over to Koivu. The New Jersey Devils come out on top by a score 2-0.
The Devils stay in second in the Atlantic Division.
That ends ESPN's coverage of tonight's game. Good night from the Continental Airlines Arena.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Scott Gomez. The number 2 star, Joe Nieuwendyk. The number 1 star, Martin Brodeur.